I am here with country music superstar Megan Moroney. Megan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, first of all, with this huge rise to fame that you've had and how quick it's happened, did you ever think that it would find you in New Zealand with your star just massively on the rise?
No, not at all. You know, I went to college and I thought I was going to be an accountant. That's what I went to school for. So this is like the most left field thing for me, and it's so cool to experience. But it's definitely not even something that I could dream up or put on my bucket list because I didn't think this was going to happen. So.
How has that been for you the last couple of years? Does it all still feel very surreal, or are you riding that kind of wave and just figuring it out as you go?
Yeah, it feels very surreal. We were just talking at dinner about how like none of it really feels real at all, and it's kind of, you have to, it's mainly when I live it and I perform the shows and I do them and I'm like, this is awesome, and then it doesn't actually set in until I see videos though, and I'm like, wow, I'm in another country and they're singing my songs, like that is insane. So I've been very conscious to try to take time to, you know, slow down and appreciate it because it is insane and not something I ever thought I would be doing.
What is it that you think about country music that just makes people just really feel something and get that obsession over in a lot of ways?
I think like a good country song has great storytelling and is very real and honest, and you don't get that in a lot of other genres. So I think by discovering that storytelling aspect and being like, how did that artist write my situation? Like, how do they get in my head and write that? I think that's why I've always loved country music, so it's not surprising that, you know, across the world people love it too.
So from all the accolades you've had in such a short period of time, is there one of them that really just stands out to you as like, I cannot believe I've achieved that?
Having the #1 on country radio. The Tennessee Orange went #1, and that's my first and only #1 for now. But that was just crazy to me because I grew up telling my parents, like, so I knew I was going to be an accountant, like that was always a thing, but I used to tell them like, oh, if I ever had a #1 on country radio, I would get a tattoo. And my parents have always been against me getting a tattoo because they don't have tattoos. And they were like, okay, sure, if you get a #1, you can have one. Like, because they thought I was so left field. They're like, how are you as an accountant gonna have a #1 on country radio? So then when it happened, I thought that was funny. But then once I had permission, basically, I haven't gotten one yet. So
what are you gonna get?
I don't know if I'll ever get one. I don't know. I think I have commitment issues.
Yeah. Once you do it, you can't stop.
I know, and that's what I've heard. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now finally, what is next for you?
Well, I've got new music coming, March 22nd. I have 20th of June coming out. So it's a little confusing that 20th of June is coming out March 22nd, but yeah, I've just been in the studio recording a lot of new music, and I know my fans are hungry for it. So any chance I have off the road, I'm in the studio, I'm writing, and I'm really excited for all of that to come out.
Well, thank you so much for the short visit here, and we can't wait to see you back again, hopefully for a much longer visit. We'll get you to the beach this time.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald. Click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.